My wife invites lover home thinking I'm asleep, now she regrets her life. I'll never forget that night, the night I stopped being a fool in love and started being a man who finally saw the truth. It was past midnight, rain tapping softly against the window, when I woke up to voices downstairs. Soft, hushed, and far too intimate to be a phone call. My wife, Emily, thought I was asleep. But she had no idea that insomnia had become my nightly companion ever since I started feeling that something was off. We'd been married for 7 years. 7 long years of laughter, struggle, and sacrifice. I wasn't perfect. I worked long hours at the hospital, sometimes double shifts, just to make sure she had the life she wanted. I thought love was about giving everything. Turns out, I was giving everything to the wrong person. I lay there, frozen at first. My mind refused to believe what my ears were hearing. Her voice, the same voice that once whispered love into my heart, now whispered another man's name. Quiet giggles, shuffling footsteps, and then, a sound that shattered something inside me. The creak of our couch, and the low murmur of someone saying, "Don't worry, he's asleep upstairs." My heart sank. My fists clenched. I wanted to storm down there, to confront her, to make it stop. But something stopped me, maybe pride, maybe disbelief. Instead, I reached for my phone and began recording. My hands trembled, tears blurring my vision as I caught every word, every stolen touch, every betrayal. Minutes felt like hours. When they finally finished their cruel little secret meeting, the man, someone I recognized from her office, slipped out the back door. I could hear her humming as she cleaned up the mess, as if nothing had happened. As if she hadn't just destroyed me. But I didn't confront her. Not yet. I wanted her to see what it felt like to lose everything she took for granted. The next morning, I acted normal. I kissed her forehead before leaving for work, even made her coffee, the same way I always did. She smiled, maybe even believed that her secret was safe. But that day, I started planning. I copied every message from her phone to mine. I downloaded every call log, every photo, every lie she had hidden behind her fake smile. Over the next few days, I gathered evidence like a detective preparing for court. But instead of revenge fueled by rage, I planned something colder, something she'd never recover from. 1 week later, I asked her to host a small dinner. Just a few friends and family, I said. She agreed eagerly, maybe thinking I was trying to make up for being distant lately. She wore her best dress, cooked her favorite dishes, and acted like the perfect wife. When everyone arrived, her parents, my brother, her coworkers, the mood was cheerful. Until I stood up and said, "Before we eat, I want to show everyone something." I connected my phone to the TV. The room fell silent. Her face turned pale the moment her voice echoed through the speakers. The same whispers, the same giggles, the same betrayal, right there, in front of everyone she respected. Her mother gasped. Her father lowered his head in shame. My brother looked furious. Emily stood frozen, her eyes wide, her lips trembling. "John, please, turn it off," she whispered. But I didn't. I let the whole truth play out, every second of it. When it ended, the room was silent. You could hear her heart breaking in the quiet. "I gave you everything," I said, voice shaking. "My trust, my time, my love, all for you to throw away because you thought I'd never know." Tears streamed down her face. "I made a mistake," she cried. "Please, John, don't do this here." "It's already done," I said, calmly. "The divorce papers are ready. I just wanted you to see what betrayal looks like in the light, not in the dark where you thought you could hide." I walked out that night. Left her standing there among the pieces of her perfect illusion. Weeks passed. She tried calling, texting, even showing up at my workplace. But I was done. The pain had burned away the love, leaving only clarity. Eventually, I heard she lost her job, moved back with her parents, and spent her days regretting everything she threw away for a few moments of excitement. As for me, I didn't rush to find someone new. I focused on healing, on rediscovering who I was before love blinded me. I realized that sometimes life doesn't destroy you to punish you, it breaks you to rebuild you stronger. Months later, I stood on the same porch where I once watched her betray me from the shadows. The night was quiet again, but this time the silence was peaceful. I smiled, knowing I had finally let go. Emily's regret became her prison. But my forgiveness, not for her, but for myself, became my freedom. And that night, as the rain began to fall once more, I whispered to the wind, "Thank you for showing me the truth."